Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst and Pat McSherry and the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water. This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Good morning, everyone. James Holst here with In-Depth Outdoors, and I'm here at Brandl GMC with Dan Kane to kick off season number 13 of broadcast here on Fox Sports North. Been 12 great seasons before this one. Really excited to kick this one off. You know, today we're here at Brandl GMC to kind of wrap things up from last year's promotion called the Dream Trip giveaway. And the whole idea behind that was we'd give people that watch the show the chance to enter, win, and get out there and film and fish with In-Depth Outdoors. We'd turn that into an episode that would air at the start of the season. So that's going to be the first show at the start of season number 13. Grant Kannegiesser was the eventual winner. Great kid, just graduated college, just got a new job with NRG, and had little time between the two to get out and fish and film with us, so you'll be seeing that soon. The other reason I'm here is to pick up this thing behind me over my right shoulder. I had the 2018 version last year, 43,000 miles, flawless towing miles. This one's even better. Tell me about it.
Good to hear. Yep, we're excited to have you in the brand new 2019 Chevy, and hopefully we get you another 45, 50,000 miles out of this one.
You got a buyer for the 2018? I'm gonna miss it.
I'm working on it, but I don't think we're gonna have too much of a difficulty getting rid of that one.
Well, some more good news. Last year's Dream Trip giveaway was such a success. You've talked me into doing two. Yep.
We had just an overwhelming great feedback from our customers and your fans, and it was crazy, the people that would come up here just because of our relationship. And so when we talked about it, everybody just kept saying, what about an ice fishing one? What about two? What about three? You know, and so everybody wanted to do more of these shows, and so you've been gracious enough to do two, and we couldn't be more excited. Well, we love giving the people that watch the show exactly what they want. So here at the start of season 13, as I mentioned, it's the footage from the Dream Trip giveaway. Grant Kannegiesser, smallmouth bass guy, got to invite a friend to come along. We headed to Green Bay, Wisconsin to target some really big smallmouth. And Green Bay is one of those fisheries where you can live and die based on the wind, and you're going to see that today on this episode of In-Depth Outdoors. Good job with the truck, Grant. I got a inflatable life vest for you there. Perfect. And the water's clear. Marabou man. Jump.
Little guy.
Holler if you need a hand. Other than that, we'll just
no,
ignore
should
you.
Be good. Yeah, ignoring is the play on this one. Starter?
Fishing those little marabou jigs is a slow, tedious deal, so
yeah,
it's good to see you get it hit. Fish! What are you gonna do now, fish, huh? You gonna do something? That's a bigger fish.
Bigger fish?
Not a giant, or I can't tell anyway yet, but sure feels bigger.
Need the net?
You know, I might. Until proven otherwise, we're gonna assume it's a better fish. Because it's a walleye.
Oh, it's a nice one.
It's a big walleye. You can't take me anywhere. I'm going to catch one of these things. Flat, calm water, nice and clear water, catching walleyes and on tubes. Nice. Thank you, sir. Let me at them. All right. Perfect. Boy, if only the smallmouth was that long, huh? That'd be all right. Everything in here eats gobies. It's a nice walleye right there. We'll catch more of those. We had planned to spend some of our time here in the next 2 days chasing walleyes, but if they're gonna make it easy for us, we'll just stay up here and catch both of them at the same time. All right, fish, thank you. All right. Nice and cold water. See you bye. Cool.
StrikeMaster introduces the new Lithium 40 Volt. Everything you've ever wanted in an ice auger. With a 40% increase in cutting speed over the competition and up to 100 holes per charge, the Lithium 40 Volt has the power and stamina you need and a 2-amp rapid charger that can bring a fully discharged 40-volt battery pack to a full charge in as little as 2.5 hours. The new Lithium 40 Volt, only from StrikeMaster.
Otter, the leader in quality and innovation, is opening doors with the release of the all-new Crossover Series ice shelters. All crossover shelters convert from traditional front door entry to convenient side door entry and back again in seconds. Otter, the toughest, strongest, smartest, and now most versatile shelter on ice.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
This winter, set a trap for your next trophy with iFish Pro. Ideal for all species, iFish Pro is an innovative fishing system that allows an angler to use their favorite rod and reel instead of trying to manage the fish hand over hand. Complete your ice fishing arsenal with iFish Pro, tactical ice gear that puts the fight back into tip-up fishing.
Look at that.
Find iFish Pro online at ifishpro.com or at your favorite sporting goods retailer.
There he is. This other little guy.
That?
This little pumpkin? No, sir. Where there's one, there's more, right? There we go. Not a bad fish in a lot of parts of the world. Around here, that's just a little guy. Fire him back. There we go. See you bye. We just pulled the boat out just a little bit deeper, guys. Kind of just slowed down the retrieve because of it, and I actually felt that fish hit once before I hooked up on it. It's a little, just doop. Tiny little tap. I saw that in the line. What you got?
Feels like a smallmouth.
Approximately? Is it a netter or just a lifter?
He's a hoister. Well, at least I'm on the board.
You are on the board.
Took a while.
Every man in the boat's got a fish so far. There you go.
On the board.
Starter fish, right?
Yeah, starter. Get another one.
I think that one hit as the bait was kind of falling, wasn't it? I mean, the line's there. No. My. Little bigger one, but it's a,
That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, just absolutely blew it up. Yeah, apparently they don't just eat a goby, they just kill it with vengeance. Oh, I thought you had another one. I gotcha. That's a decent one there. We'll take a whole slug more just like that. And let me tell you, like I said, they just pounded it. That's a hefty fish. We'll take a dozen of those each, right? All right, here we go. That's a nice fish. All right. Get him in the boat, son. Yep. That's smoke tube again, isn't it?
Yeah. Might be a little color change.
Decent fish.
Yeah.
Chubby.
Definitely.
There's only about 40 of them in this little circle here.
There we go. Pretty good fat one. Ugh. There we go.
In-Depth Outdoors, Spot on the Spot ID.
So that brings us to today's Spot on the Spot ID, one of my favorite segments of every show. And before we get into it, I want to let everybody know that we're doing things a little bit different this year. We're using some different software, a different approach to show everybody the spots that we're targeting out there on the water or the ice. We're using Contour Elite mapping software, and what it really is think of it as Lake Master map data that you would run in your fish finder, but you can use it here on your laptop. Lake Master is really known for its accuracy, and there's some additional functionality built into that Contour Elite software that should make our job of showing what we're doing out there on the water or the ice even easier. So let's get right to it. Today we're fishing on Green Bay, specifically near Sturgeon Bay. And we're targeting those early season smallmouth bass. Now, typically in most years, the action really kicks off in the bays right near Sturgeon Bay. You've got Little Sturgeon Bay, Riley's Bay, Sand Bay, and a lot of those smallmouth early will pile into those bays because that's where the water temperatures warm up first. Now, when we arrived, we were kind of on the cusp of the actual spawn. Water temperatures were really quite warm, and the fish in these areas had been hit really hard by anglers, but we chose each day to spend some time targeting these bays because they hold the biggest fish at this time of the year. And the thing that we found that really helped us localize some larger fish was we stayed out of the shallows. Now, you could catch tons of fish in that 2 to 4 foot of water, but the areas that we found most of our bigger fish were out away from the shorelines. And what I've done here is I've highlighted some contour lines just to show you the small difference it makes. You just pull off those shorelines, keep the boat out in 10 foot of water, and target that 6, 7, 8 foot of water. I'm gonna zoom in here real quick. You can see what I've done. Highlighted an area here that's quite a ways off the shoreline, and a lot of times, you know, as bass fishermen, we get sucked into really pounding the shorelines or visible structure. And these larger bass, they're out cruising in that deeper water, 6, 7, 8 foot of water. And as these water temperatures started to increase, the goby that have turned into the smallmouth bass's favorite food fish, they become active, and you start to notice them along the bottom, all around the rocks. Now, at colder water temperatures, those gobies just aren't present. But by the time we arrived to get out with Grant and target these bass, the gobies were active, and any place we could find rock in deeper water, we dragged those goby-sized tubes, and we were able to put some really nice bass in the boat.
Lithium Shuttle, only from Markham Technologies. Okuma Fishing Tackle offers a complete lineup of reels for the die-hard ice angler. The Okuma Samar 10 and Inspira 20 are a perfect match with your favorite panfish or walleye ice fishing rod. Both feature a long stem handle that fits comfortably in a gloved hand. Cyclonic flow rotor technology that throws water off the reel to minimize ice buildup. And a drag system optimized for use in extreme conditions. Everywhere, every day, every fish. Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
At Aluma, we make the longest lasting, most dependable enclosed trailers on the road today. By building quality our competition just can't match. Our all aluminum construction gives you a heavy duty but lightweight trailer that can handle your tough hauls. Aluma trailers are engineered for ease of use with you in mind. All backed by our unbeatable 5-year warranty. Work or play, get there with Aluma. We're in it for the long haul.
Fish. That one might be all right. Hard to tell when you get them that far out on a cast though. Show yourself, fish. Feels like a decent one.
Let me know if you need the net.
You know, based on the way this one's fighting, I think I might.
I'm gonna say yeah. Here you go, Grant.
Decent one. You're not gonna ask me for a bigger net or anything, because it's not that big, but it's a nice fish. I don't see the tube, so I assume it's hooked pretty darn good. There you go. Perfect. All right. That is a nice fish. That's a fatty. Look at that one. Yeah. That's what we made the boat ride for. I like that one. Hit it all the way at the very beginning of the cast. Grant, you did a splendid job on the net job. Beautiful fish. Bet we're gonna get a bunch. See you later. All right. I got us on spot lock and I got that one right down there, right off the corner. So Tucker, you're lined up. Those bigger fish, man, when they hit total different hit. The little guys kind of be like, and those just whop. All right.
There we go.
Hello is right. Looks like that one might be halfway decent, huh?
A little better one, yeah.
All right.
Let me know if you need a net.
I got it.
Yeah. You got her?
Yeah, I'm just lollygagging up here in the front of the boat. Yeah. Pretty nice one. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you, James.
You bet.
Another nice one.
Yeah, this little corner of the world's been pretty good to us.
Not bad.
Nothing fancy with the presentation here, folks. Tubes, 8 through a 1/4 ounce jig, and just drag it, bring it back slow. Water's not very fast. They're not going to chase a crankbait. Top water's out of the question. Yes, sir.
Double.
A double. Come on. You can do it, Grant. No pressure on you, right?
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, we did it. A triple. Nice. And Grant, I think yours might be the biggest one. Maybe not.
Feels pretty good.
I'm pretty sure mine's coming in as the smallest one here, though. Good work, team. Yep. You got mine, Tucker, for sure. Yours is a little bit bigger than mine.
Yeah, I think Grant might have me. Hopefully.
Well, my fix for that is just to cast back in there and get another one.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Way better than ours.
Yeah. We put the pressure on him and he came through. Good work, man.
Thank you. Let's do that again. Yeah. I feel like the wind's picking up a little bit.
Yes, we need it. Fish. Feels like a good one. Ooh.
Sounds a little better.
It's solid. It's not huge. Try to jump, I dare ya. Good chubby. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, that's a chunky fish. Boop. All right. We're kind of getting on them now. I like this. All right. See you later. And goodbye.
Brandl GM in Aiken, Minnesota's only haggle-free Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, is a proud sponsor of In-Depth Outdoors TV. Our Brandl value price ensures that you don't have to spend your entire day haggling to get a great deal. And every new vehicle comes with our exclusive gimmick-free lifetime powertrain warranty. Whether you're in need of service, sales, parts, or body shop repair, stop by our state-of-the-art facility in Aiken or visit us 24/7 at brandlgm.com.
Offering features not found on any other underwater viewing system, the Quest HD from Markham Technologies offers a vivid 7-inch widescreen display, Sony camera, and the ability to send video to a TV over HDMI in full 1080p. The Quest HD offers on-screen display of direction, temperature, and depth. This season, get your eyes below the ice and see what you've been missing on the big screen with a Quest HD underwater viewing system from Markham Technologies.
Very good neck foot. Not a super. He looks light colored.
You both got it.
Yep.
All right. Let me know if you need a hand.
All right. I don't think mine's too big.
Yeah, we got the little wolf pack over here up shallow. I got one.
Another triple.
Boy, if they were 4-pounders, this would be something else. Well, you can't complain about the action. Goodbye. Tucker, I see a pattern here.
Yep.
You quietly find a way to catch the bigger fish when we double or triple.
Little blood.
Good work. Fish. They're just up there running that beach. I'm sure when the wind calmed down, they're up there basking in the sun.
Yep.
Now, they're not the biggest fish in the world, but it is a fish a cast, so we'll take that.
Yeah.
I don't think presentation's really all that important right now. Just
nope.
Throw it out, find a way to get it back. It'd be cool to know how many are actually up there right now. I'm sure it's a bunch. Cookie cutters. I think what we got there is just a big school of males. Up there getting warm. See you bye. Like I said, you know, when we didn't have that wind at all, it was tough. I don't mind catching a whole bunch of males to make up for lost time. We've had some nicer fish, and all we've had to do is just pull the boat off this shallow flat, get to the edge, and that's where we seem to find the females. All right, guys, there's some 4-pounders out here, 5-pounders. Let's get them. Add the one, Grant?
No.
Nope.
More of the same. Still a nice fish.
Yeah, you go from, thank God I caught a 2-pounder to spoiled by 2-pounders pretty quick.
Yeah.
I want bigger. Back out in deeper water, let's see if we can get some bigger fish. Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Good one?
Well, you know, we were up there in the shallows on that bay, or on the beach there, catching those little males, and this one's quite a bit bigger. Just had to remind myself to slow down. You catch a bunch of fish like that, you get aggressive and you start fishing too fast. Where are you at? It's like somebody trying to take a bite out of it. Yeah, maybe a little bit bigger than 3 pounds. That thing had the jaw lock on it. That's a nice fish. We go up shallow, you catch 1.5 to 2.5 pounders. You come out here a little bit deeper and the size gets better. You just gotta fish a lot slower. Back you go. Goodbye. All right. I keep threatening to replace that tube, but it's just holding on, barely. Ah! What you got?
A little smallie.
That's a good one. That's
It's a better
One of your
one.
better ones, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
That's my biggest one of the day so far.
That fish caught us by surprise.
Yeah.
That might be a good one, boys.
Oh yeah.
That was a crunch job. I'm going to back reel on this one. We just found a little patch of ground here where the rocks aren't covered up with all, ooh, that's a nice fish. They're not all covered up with all this little slimy algae. We've had a couple, 2 or 3 fish here real quick. I think this is one that we're looking for. Stay hooked up. Definitely the biggest fish of the day. Ooh, doggy. Ooh, doggy. Must be under the boat. I don't like that. Get him, 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 get him. Yes! That's a good one.
Good fish.
Woo!
Oh gosh.
Look at that chunk.
Oh wow.
Alrighty, that be the one. We've been fishing hair jigs, we're fishing jerk baits, but those tubes are tough to beat. Look at that. That's my biggest smallmouth of the trip for sure. All right. Who wants one of those? Everybody does. Goodbye. Get in there. All right, guys, well, we're out of time. I really enjoyed fishing with you both. Yeah, Grant, it was a pleasure. Tucker.
Awesome.
Well, before we go, we got to say thank you to the people that really made this happen. We've got Brandl GMC up in Aitkin. They sponsored pretty much this whole deal. So special thanks to them for making that happen. We're going to do this again in the future. Then we had Striker Brands. They threw in some of their Logic Series rain gear. You know, unfortunately, we didn't need to wear it. Crystal clear skies, blue clear skies, not a cloud in the sky most of the time, but that would come in handy in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And before we go, I've got something for you guys here. Doesn't look like much. That is the hard to find Rapala VIP card that has $250 worth of credit on it for each of you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so instead of me just putting together a care package and guessing what you guys might want, since you guys are experienced fishermen, I figured you get to do your own shopping. So it's all the Rapala brands, VMC, you know, Trigger X, everything they sell. You can get on there and do some shopping. So,
that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you
Thank
bet.
you very
Again,
much.
it was just a super blast. I hope you guys learned a lot. We caught some really good fish. From all of us here at In Depth Outdoors, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.